Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, welcome back to another wonderful week.
Can't remember what actually happened.
Well, there was the man, the shitty man.
Oh yeah, Phantom Shitter.
Who
wasn't really Phantom because we saw him.
We noticed this guy having a Tom by the side of his car with his doors open. But anyway, next day the same car arrived on the side of our van. I was like, hang about, this
That's
guy's
after it had
like
all been cleaned up by the street cleaners.
I mean, it's like a serial shitter. The thing that annoys me the most about all this is that
Yes, it does you too, doesn't it?
when there's human stuff lying around, we, the van lifers, get the blame for it. Consider this, right? We have a camper van with a toilet. The cars do not have a toilet in them. So who's more likely to shit in the bushes? It's not the camper vans. Go on, pick it up then, put it in your car. You know, one accident, but no, this guy was doing it every day.
3 days in a row?
3 days in a row.
Right,
That's not an accident.
She's taking exception to something. Do you want some water? Yes, she does want water. Very thirsty, Coco.
Bloody hell.
Oh, if I can be bothered to stand up, I will.
Good? Is that better? Yeah.
On a positive note, we had actually got into Nice for a really good reason. And you may remember a couple of videos back on our daughter's channel, she said that no one buys her flowers, but some very kind person got in contact through our email address and asked if he could actually buy her some flowers through us so we could go and get them and give them to Amy. So, being the people that we are, that's exactly what we did. So...
Well, what kind of people does that make us? Someone asked us something, we did it.
Yeah, but if 3 million people asked us to do the same thing, or whatever...
We'd have a lot of money. Forget Amy.
Anyway, here is a little bit about that. Okay, so Amy has literally just pulled up. Flowers are here, so let's see what the reaction is when she comes in.
Oh, they're pink roses.
They're not for you.
Yes, they are. Oh my god, they're giving me Sleeping Beauty vibes. They're amazing.
Also, do you like the recycling of our water bottles as well? So it's a really nice vase. I mean, we spare no expense.
It's actually quite inventive.
It is.
That's actually genius.
You've seen the one that Charlotte done for ours. We did actually buy ourselves some today as well. And Charlotte has been rather creative.
It's not attractive.
How cool is that? I mean, utterly attractive. The thing is, you can't be carrying around loads of vases with you, can you?
I have actually got one.
I had one, I threw it in the bin because I couldn't be bothered to wash it up.
Oh my god.
I've got one. I haven't
Got
used it
majorly shitted up in my sink past the point of return.
Well, look at her, look. She's just chilling in the back. Oh, she's got a hand over her face. She's trying to hide her face, look.
Got a weird fringe bit. You look a bit like a tulip.
Great.
I don't know, you're just giving me tulip
An
vibes.
upside down tulip.
So you can see that she was actually very, very pleased about her flowers, and they look absolutely magnificent in her van now.
They do.
So yeah, currently we are now in Cap d'Antibes. There's a nice walk here, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go. Anyway, we have some company, so say hello.
Hello.
This walk so far, I have felt that Gigi has had it as one main mission to kill me, or to trip me up, or to do something.
I trained her well.
So if you look behind you, Judith has been threatened that she will be yeeted onto the rock before she hits the sea, to make sure the job is done twice.
That's so sad.
Lily, you're next.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you bounce off of 2 boulders. Gotta say this, I'm just a little bit jealous because this guy's got a hammer on the beach. That's so cool. I mean, seriously. because we didn't know what a train was going to be like, we didn't bring the pram, and Coco's looking a bit tired. So we're going to head back now, and we're going to go into Antibes.
Mind you, she wasn't too tired to go and steal half a ham sandwich. I
Oh
don't know
my.
how she ate that. It was hidden behind a rock. We didn't see it. She was wandering off, and yeah, she
It's
was
like
not
a
letting go of that
rabid dog,
prize.
wasn't she? She was like rabid.
She was eyes rolling. I expect to see that in about an hour.
Always a relief when the vans are still here and not being towed away.
Finally managed to find a parking space. It's what, April, mid-end of April, and the parking spaces are becoming more and more difficult to come
Getting
by.
very difficult
Yeah.
to find parking spaces for vans, so
Yeah, more and more signs have been popping up, different ones to were last year or whenever we've been here before.
but we have managed to find a space, so we're going to take a little stroll into Antibes and show you around and do something a little bit more different, because there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of history about Antibes and about various other places down here as well. So I'm going to go for a little walk around and possibly give you a little bit of history lesson about Antibes.
Don't worry, it won't be boring. It will be kept brief.
Yeah, Charlotte will narrate it, so you know it won't be boring much.
And it will be brief.
Let's march on in and yeah, show you around.
Antibes was a Greek fortified town named Antipoli in the 5th century BC. Later on it became a Roman town, and much of that is still seen today in terms of the aqueducts and the roads and the other infrastructure that the Romans were very good at putting in place. After the Roman Empire collapsed, Antibes was fought over by many barbarians, as they were called. Eventually France took over in 1500 and Antibes became stabilised. Interestingly, the French Riviera actually wasn't ever a summer resort until the last 100 years. It was a winter resort until two wealthy expatriate Americans came along and persuaded the owner of the Hotel du Cap, what's now the Eden Rock, to open up a few rooms in their hotel for the summer. Antibes in particular had many famous guests, from Pablo Picasso to F. Scott Fitzgerald. There is now a museum, the Picasso Museum. It was originally the Chateau Grimaldi, and when Picasso left, after having spent 6 months here, he left 40 works of art, and they're now on display, and you can see them today at the museum. Hope you enjoyed that little tour of Antibes with a bit of history to go alongside it. Only a little bit, you know, we're not at school.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. So now it's time for dinner.
Okay, so these poor little dogs, we've just got back from our walk and they've been struggling a little bit to actually walk, especially Lily, and we've taken scissors and we've cut this many of these little thistle things off, and they're an absolute nightmare. How long did it take you to do that one?
About half an hour.
And now we've got
Bit by
another
bit.
2 to do, so dinner might be a little bit late. Coco, it's your turn. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Seems like the best way to deal with them. There.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're going to propel yourself into bloody Japan. No!
Coco, Gigi, you're up next.
That's something sticky. It's like a poo
Right.
ball.
Okay, have your people. I think you're done, Gigi.
Are you ready?
Okay, and we're done with the thistles. I'll show you. Can you see them?
Oh, they're so cute.
And yeah, they suck large. But we've got a little competition because there's 3 little stacks. So this one is Lily, then it's Coco, and then it's Gigi.
So I take care of my dog.
Well, this looks and smells absolutely delicious. I'm gonna have to find something new to say for that one, really, because I say it every time, because everything you cook is delicious. So it's divine. Oh, I can't stand that word. So all you try and do is have your dinner, and these two are at war with each other. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this. The dogs are gonna kill each other. And it's like World War IV going on in here right now. And we will see you again tomorrow morning. Well, it's been a very peaceful night's sleep, considering we are literally on the side of a road. I've woke up with a bit of a crook neck though, which means holding this camera is probably not the brightest idea.
But my arms aren't long enough to do that, so...
Oh, I'll give it a go.
Half your face will be missing.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
In Antibes, there's a Fort Carré, so it's like a fortified medieval building, presumably, and we always see it because it's very visible from pretty much everywhere in Antibes, and we've never actually been up there, so we're just going to take a walk up there. But first we've got to go and get some stuff for our smoothie. It's very basic.
It's very basic, easy to put together, but very tasty and healthy, so it's all good. Let's go. Okay, so all kitted up, pram done, dogs got, water got, and that's where we're going. Let's go.
So that was really cool in there, but because it wasn't very busy, it felt really awkward doing any kind of filming. And also each of the little stalls, they're individual, they've got their own craft work and their artwork, and you know,
didn't really want to share it really online.
No, so we didn't really want
copycats and all that
yeah,
sort
exactly.
of stuff.
And so we didn't really feel comfortable asking them and making them feel that, you know, that it was important. But we enjoyed it.
Other thing as well is it's not actually up at the fort thing, which is where we thought it was going to be.
Hence why I thought it'd be busier and less awkward to film.
Anyway, we're going to go up to the fort anyway because that's exactly where we wanted to go. So let's do that.
See you up there. Right, so that was a bit of a shame. We weren't actually able to get into the fort because they don't allow dogs. But it does actually only cost €3 and it's actually a guided tour because you're not allowed to just wander around in there. So it was actually constructed in the 16th century under the orders of Henri II, and it was actually used to protect Antibes from Nice. Interesting facts, Napoleon was imprisoned here during the French Revolution, and James Bond film was filmed here with Sean Connery. Never say never again.
Well, that's something new. I've never seen swans at the sea before. Didn't think they were saltwater birds, to be honest, but maybe they're here on holiday. We've had a lovely walk.
Yep.
It's been great. Weather's been really nice today as well, which is good. So we're just going to chill out, and I've got to start editing as well, so I've got to do some work. Damn it. So we will see you again next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.